Hey, welcome back friends of Nick Fam TV. We missed you. We are about to go on a trip for the summer vacation of 2018, and we wanted to take you back today for a trip we had in 2009. We have new members of our family, which you won't see in there, but you will see Dad.
Hi, my name is Braylon.
Order up.
I'm Angie.
Order up. Here we go. See you there. Day 3, we finally went to the store and got some DVDs, and we missed our trip so far all the way through Kansas, where we saw the world's largest prairie dog, 8,000 pounds. You'll have to stop off in Oakley, Kansas sometime to go see it. Or I'll save you the 20 bucks for the family of 4 and tell you that it was a big statue of a prairie dog. So it's fake. It was a little farm guy making money off of you. Then the rest of our trip, we moved on to Colorado, where we found a storm in Denver. And we made our way into the Rocky Mountains. At which point we found the Smoky Barbecue place. I don't remember the name of it, but it was darn good. And we sat on the back porch while we watched the rafters go by down the stream. Oh, cool. A natural bridge. Over there. See it?
Whoa. I see a walking bridge.
Yeah. It's a natural bridge. It says no guns. Good job, Reno.
So
We left our guns back there.
we sat on the back patio and watched the rafters.
Yeah, that's really weird.
And what was next, Nadrick? What did we do after we left the barbecue place?
Went to a hotel.
What? No. We then took a stroll through Idaho Springs, Colorado, went through the historic district of downtown Idaho Springs, from which point we drove on to the interstate. We decided to take the scenic route to Steamboat Springs. Along the route, we got to see waterfalls, steep cliffs. We went over the pass, which I don't remember the name of, but it was right before Winter Park. We got to go through Winter Park, Colorado, which
Stop.
I think it's an earthquake. At which point, we got to see the Alpine Slide. We got to see the slopes of which the Olympics took place. And so we got to see, what else did we see through there?
Deer.
We got to see the deer on the side of the road, in which we took pictures of. And Nadrick started feeling sick, so we pulled off and did a little hiking trip down into the canyon, in which we only made about 10 feet down before we all turned around because it was starting to get too cold. Note, we were taking this trip at the end of June and everybody was too cold, which led us on to Steamboat Springs, where we found our lovely hotel and our host for the night. They led us to our room on the second floor, of which we unloaded our car of 1 week's worth of luggage, only to find out we had to carry it upstairs. No elevator. And we were all kind enough to let Miss Mommy do most of the work. We only carried the heavy bags, in which each child carried their own luggage. And from there we decided we would go river rafting, but then we canceled it. Ooh, look at that. Oh, cool. See that? Little canyon there?
How do we get down there?
We can't. So we went playing putt-putt. We looked at a little bit of the steamboat.
What about the maze?
Oh, and we did the big maze after we left Walmart. We went and checked it out. The kids and I went walking around through Steamboat a little bit while Mom was packing. And as you can see out here, we've got the beautiful lands of the Dinosaur Monument. But back to the story to get us up to where we are today. We left Steamboat to go to the giant maze, in which all 4 of us took an adventure through a maze to find the letters to spell maze. M-A-Z-E. Started out letting the kids do it. We watched them. They ran through back and forth, round and round, back and forth, round and round. Then finally we decided we better go help them.
Because Gregory dropped her car.
because Bray dropped her card. And of course, they had found all the letters pretty much by the time we got in there to help. So that leads us on to a beautiful scenic drive at 65 miles an hour, sometimes faster, sometimes slower, on to the town of Prairie, Colorado, in which they have the Western Gunslinger Gunfighter Museum. And we got to walk around the museum a little bit. We read some, but mostly we had Braylon going, come on, let's go to the next part. Let's go see this. Come on in here. Let's go in here. What about down here? Can we go over here, Daddy? Come on. Daddy. So we finally got through with the museum, loaded up in the car again, and took off to Dinosaur. At which point we stopped at the Dinosaur Monument Headquarters Information Center. We found picnic tables to have a wonderful lunch. Peanut butter jelly, peanut butter jelly, peanut butter jelly. We left the information area to take a little route. A scenic tour, that is, of Dinosaur Monument. Whoop whoop! Now we've got oncoming traffic.
Whew! That was close.
Hey!
Finish your story.
I'm done. We've gone around, we've looked at everything, we've taken a little hike, we've taken a couple hikes, we've taken some pictures. We looked out over some cliffs. We looked out over a cliff that could have been just as good as the Grand Canyon. Actually, probably was just as good as the Grand Canyon, except we didn't have to pay for it. And note, that is in northwest Colorado. We've continued on about 18 miles on paved road, and now we've moved on to go on a 13-mile travel of unpaved road, in which is one lane. And we just about had a little head-on collision there as we're zooming down the hill around these curves, bumps, grinding our way down, and we had a big truck come up. Of course, he told us not to camp out down there because they got ate up by mosquitoes. So if we sleep down here, we're sleeping in the car. But we probably won't sleep. We'll stop, look, and turn around and leave. Right now, we're just heading on, checking out the scenery. I think that's about it. From this point on, you'll find the story narrated by Angie Nichols.
And Micah Nichols. And Nadrick. And Braylon Nichols.
Going down a hill. Going down a hill.
Zoom in a little bit.
Taking a curve.
Oh. Well, I was recording that. Whispering Cave. We went inside and it's really warm outside, 88. And inside, what would you say it would be?
50 degrees.
It is cold in there.
It is.
No, it's not.
We took pictures, made it fun of dead mouse.
We all looked at it.
Mosquitoes are out like crazy. And there it is. And we went inside there. Right in
Who are you
there.
going to show it to?
Anyone who wants to see, I guess, or ourselves when we forget about our trip, if we ever do. It is, isn't it?
Yes.
All right. That's the end of that.
The animal lives in there. It's just
To be
not meant to live.
continued. This is us on our way back up. Ooh, look at that.
We think we saw a deer or a bear. We don't know for sure which it was because it's too far away. Something was on the edge of the cliff.
Ooh.
Halfway down the mountain, standing alone. As if it were looking out over the canyon to see what was going on. Could have been a mountain lion. Look up! There's the fence in which we began the journey to the bottom. Ah! Look back, that's where we began the that's where we ended the journey in the middle.
My name's Bailey. Bye. Hi. Hi. Hi.
What's your name?
Nedrick.
Look to the left, to the left, to the left. Slide. Slide.
Oh, the red
Jump.
rock looks like a slide.
Oh my gosh, look how far down we were.
Dang, it's
Way
crazy.
down that canyon there. You see down there? You see the road down there where we were. Oh
Look down in that. There you go. I recorded it for you, Bray.
Amazing grace, how sweet.
Daddy, that's not it. We're not kidding.
Oh, you're not kidding. Well, then which one are we doing? As I went down to the river to pray, studying about that good old way, and so wet, proven ground, good Lord, show me the way.
And one booger. How long,
Today is Thursday. We're in Salt Lake City. We stayed the night at a hotel back there.
Bye. Hi. Hi.
We're freshened up and ready for our next drive, right, Micah?
Yep.
We drove last night and saw lots of deer. Saw big old elk in the road. It was nighttime, so we couldn't see the mountains. But we were really high up. There's some mountains right there.
Mommy, can I stop?
Yes, in a second.
There's snow in the mountains over there. So.
Yeah, you can have that one, or you can wait for a
Hey,
second.
I want a pink straw.
Okay, hold on a second. There's snow over there.
Sorry.
Don't stick things in the fan, please.
I think that was mountains we came over right there.
Dang. Look at those mountains. Yeah, we were really high up.
We missed them all.
It was chilly up there.
You stuck it down?
And we pretty much past the city. We're on the outskirts of it now. I didn't have my battery charged last night to record when we drove through.
Banana white. Put on Romeo and Juliet.
Froggy dance. Ooh.
You need to get in there, Chad.
The Wiglet.
That's a good one.
Bye. I'm not gonna dance, so move on.
Oh. There's Heather over there hanging out.
Oh, sweetheart, put the bottle down. You got too much talent. I see you through those bloodshot eyes.
Wait, you don't want to go try it?
Oh, that's a